Hi there, welcome to another education session. We're live today on the YouTube channel and also the Social Command partner page. So we'll get straight into it as ever. Now, I was actually speaking to a partner this morning about pricing plans, and I just thought I'd run through a few. Actually, I'm going to text him now and tell him I am live on I am live. So I am struggling to type with it in its holder. I'm live on talking about pricing. So obviously you can set all your own pricing because it's your business. So, but obviously we've been doing it for a few years, so we've sort of got that pricing down to the not a fine art, because it depends who you're selling to, really. I have sent a message to him this morning just to say that obviously our posting package that we do, which is our most successful thing, we set that at £99 a month. That's what we do. And that's one post a day across Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Google, and Pinterest. And as I said last week, hopefully we had the developments meeting and Instagram is coming. It'll be a different beast altogether as it attaches to the software, because you can't do what we do with the software on Instagram. So it'll just be a matter of, it'll be very much how you actually use Google to post, because you have to form a different format with an image and some text, and you can't put hyperlinks in. So it's a different beast, Instagram is, and that's why we've never really added it into the package, but a lot of people have been asking for it now. So there will be an option over the next few weeks that we will be doing Instagram as well. So anyway, I get off the track there, don't I? £99, and it's one post a day, and that will be from created content from the client or content we find via the software. Now, on your actual platforms, your websites, I'm just going to pull up the screen here. So I'll put up ours. There we go. Excellent. I'll just put myself in the corner. No, needs to be a bit bigger than that. Excellent. I'm going to jump onto that screen now and use that. So let's log in. Now, normally, you would have a pricing structure up here, or plans, it says. We have ours switched off because we have different. We don't sell like that, but a lot of people do. So you need to go into your website section and go into plans. And now you can add, as ever with this software, you can add a lot of stuff, extra stuff in there that will allow extra features and stuff. So we've got tons of stuff we've added in here that isn't in the normal set. So when you actually look at the software right at the beginning, when we've just built it for you, you'll have three, which I think is basic, platinum, gold, that type of thing. There's three levels, and they'll all be situated there. And then when you go into the actual edit there, you can switch these permissions on and off. So if it's just a basic package you're selling, this is obviously for the software. This is not for posting. This is purely for software at the moment. You can switch off the different features within the software, so you can make that tiered system. So it's one you've got to work out for yourself. We can't really advise you on it, because if you feel that you can get, £250 for the full software package a month, then great. I haven't seen it hit that high level. I have seen people do it for about £199 for the full package. That's all of these features switched on, and then you just lower the price and then switch some of the features off. Always remember that the social media ordering, the actual shop, that's worth a lot of money. So I would always add that into the platinum, gold, whatever you want to call it, your top tier, the one you charge the most for. Always make sure you got the social ordering in there. And then the basic package, you'd have the content and the search and the Pinterest and Google My Business switched on, and then leave it at that. And then the next level, some queue. No, well, you want all those switched on really. So you can that's in the basic one. Then on the next level up, I would have the analytics switched on and the reputation monitor and probably snapshot and sweepstakes. And then in the top tier package, you'd add all those in deals, in email integrations, branded content, and social ordering. So that's how I would structure it. It's not necessarily the correct way. It's how you want to sell it. But if you we how we worked it is we added loads of plans in at certain points, ultimate packages, social media executive, social media software. So the adverts were in there. And then we also added extra features, and you just click on this button here, and then you can add extra features that you can switch on and off depending on which package you've got. So, and that builds your web page up. So it's really down to how you want it to work, because it's how you want to sell it. We don't sell the software separately in that type of multi-leveled situation. We have individual, which is just for a single user who wants to use the social media software. We switch it all on for £5 a week. We actually mark it up for allowing them to add extra businesses to it. So if we're selling it to an agency, then we charge them $49.99, and they can add as many businesses as they want then, and everything is switched on. It's probably not the best way of doing it. I'm now thinking about it, we should have a tiered system, so we may change that. But just however you feel you want it to be, let it run like that. Some of the new guys have set their plan levels at £99, £149 and £199, and then switch different things on. But I say it's down to you and the people you're going to advertise to and the people you're going to sell to. So it's one to think about. Now, briefly, hopefully you had your new marketing video this morning, which is I'm going to just run it if you haven't had it. This is the one. Now, the reason why we actually did that video, because we did do one last week, which was actually for the software one, and we have done a product one before. I wanted to make sure that it was getting out to people and the partners as well, that we're coming up to quite an important stage in the year again. During the last lockdown for COVID, we had our most successful time for selling software because there were so many people who needed to get online. We hit a major market with street food vendors. I know a few street food vendors from a couple of the businesses that I used to be dealing with, and they approached me to say, look, we're allowed to sell during lockdown in a car park or whatever, but obviously contactless payments are a problem. We want people to pre-order, that type of thing. So we actually sold them just the ordering section of the software, none of the posting, nothing like that, just purely the social ordering section of the software, and we charged them £25 a month for that. We didn't do anything. We just set them up with the instructions, logged them in, gave it to them, switched on the social ordering and nothing else, and off they went, and they built some little shops, added the Stripe card to it or their Stripe accounts, and did very, very well. We did about 30, I think about 30 street food vendors, because obviously once one did it, the other was asking and stuff like that. So what I'm trying to say is that there's a possibility that we're going to go into sort of another lockdown over the next few weeks again now, and a lot of businesses will be struggling, and there's still millions of businesses out there who are not online or not using social media, and don't have apps or don't have ordering systems or anything like that. Anything that we do, which is obviously online, and so many businesses just don't use it. So now is the time to push it as we go into the lockdown. I know it's taking advantage of the situation, and I'm fully aware of that. It's a terrible situation we're in, but you have to benefit from it. You know, survival of the fittest and all that. But you can help people. We helped, those 30 or 40 street food vendors. We did websites for people and apps as well. So we brought on about another 60 new customers over the COVID period. Some dropped off when they all go back to normal, which is fine. Some continue with the software. Some of the street food vendors are still using the software, and they upgraded it to the full-blown system. So just bear that in mind. Use that video we've sent you this morning. Get it out on your social media platforms. Share it on your personal pages if you want. But put in the text, if you're not online and you're not selling online and you're not using social media, then you can help as a business. Because, as I say, I think, Scotland has proved it by shutting all the pubs down from tomorrow. I think this is going to be the same for the rest of the UK next week. So let's get out there. Let's help them, because pubs can use the apps. A lot. I know all the big franchises, Green King and all those, they've already got their apps running, not particularly very well. I went to a couple of pubs last weekend, and they had apps, and they were awful apps, and so they weren't working correctly. People couldn't pay by card, and these are independent bars and restaurants and stuff, which those are the ones we want to hit, not the big boys, because they've got lots of money to spend on marketing and digital services. So you want to hit the independents. They can use the social ordering section of the software on a phone, because obviously the website's dynamic. So when it's opened up on a phone, then it allows it changes its format to the phone, so they can put social ordering and the ordering tab onto the phone and put all their products on there, and they can put the table number in, order the food, and that's a really simple way of doing it. I mean, you could charge them £25 a month for that, and they'd bite your hand off, because that's how it works. Or you can take it a step up, sell them a proper app that we can build, and we can turn around probably a pub restaurant app in about 3 days, as long as all the content's ready to go and all the menus are ready to go. We can build all that for them and build an e-com system onto there, and that you sell that for £99 a month. But that's a fully blown app that is not using the software. So keep in mind the situation, keep watching what's happening, see what's locking down, what they're shutting down, and how we can help them as marketeers, because it's a tough time for people, but it's a good time to take, not advantage, but to support those businesses that need the support. So that's it for today. So hopefully I've covered a few things that may help you. Don't forget, you can ask any questions anytime you want, WhatsApp to us, and stay locked into the channel. We go live, try and do live every couple of days, and then obviously this video will then be on the resource center, so you can watch it at your leisure at another time. All right, we'll see you soon. Bye bye.